Thank you everyone for this amazing share. We will now pass the stage to the BIK Youth Panel 2023.
A few moments later. So, good morning, everybody. We are Sania
and Gabriele from Italy.
And welcome to the Safer Internet Forum 2023. So, we are here in Brussels introducing our very first performance. So glad and honored to be here after months and months of meetings and preparations.
So first of all, we would like to thank you everybody to be here, and as well as the expert that followed us during this month.
And of course, everybody here from 23 countries all over Europe by the Safer Internet Centers. So really, guys, thank you, everybody, because together we had the opportunity to realize all this performance all together, and now we're going to introduce it.
So the internet is a huge and universal platform where geographical boundaries, that goes over geographical boundaries, providing access to individuals regardless of their interest, location, or capabilities.
Exactly. But although we are talking about universal platforms, we have to say that sometimes, or better, lots, too many times, we really cannot understand each other. It looks like we really cannot understand each other, and at the same time, everybody looks in their bubble. So it looks like that a word that for you is fine, that you write on a post, maybe can just hurt someone else.
And that's why we decided to start our performance close to our phones, close in our bubbles, as we are in the internet world.
But now, Gabriele, it's time of the actual performance. So we decided to divide this performance in 3 parts, which actually are the parts of the 3 words of our slogan, which are
empower,
inspire,
and transform.
But you may probably asking, why do we choose this type of slogan? Well, we choose this slogan because, first of all, it gives you a direct message that actually show how to behave on the internet, and most of all, how the internet should be all about. But with this slogan, we want to really spread the message of hope and make you aware that although the internet is facing with lots and lots of problems, remember that the issues have solutions, and the hope never is lost. So just show for now on, remember, all your power and all your hope.
So based on what we said about So based on what we said about our slogans, for each of it, we created a small sketch of 5 minutes, not just to speak, but to really show what is our mission.
Exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't want only to speak about safer internet. We want to empower and inspire everybody to transform at the best way the place where we spend more time in it, which is the internet as well.
So to each sketch, we choose a bad phenomenon we have online to really show you the different reaction of young people and making you realize how words can be really harmful.
And most of all, how much do we have to transform for a better internet for kids? So we hope you enjoy it.
So now you were probably wondering, what are these emojis on your table?
Well, don't you think you can just be a spectators? We want you to be the main characters of our performance.
So that's why we encourage you to actively engage and express your sentiments about what you are experiencing.
So, ladies and gentlemen, choose the emoji that best represents your feelings during our 3 sketches and be active participants during the Safer Internet Forum Conference.
So show us your emoji and enjoy!
Enjoy it!
So, good morning everyone. As Sunny and Gabriele said, today we'll be watching 3 scenes, each regarding a problem the younger internet users are now facing. So, the first one will be regarding cyberbullying. Let's see how something so bad like this very much problem can actually impact and influence the future of youngsters. Let's take a look at the first sketch.
Helen, hi.
Hi, Killian. Oh, it's so nice to meet you again.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm quite good, actually. Do you remember those pictures we took yesterday?
Yeah, you want to see them?
Yes, please. I think we should post some of them.
Okay, so you have this one.
Ah, I really do like that one.
Yeah.
But you know that one under it?
Look at this
That
one.
that one's really
We are
good.
so cute on it.
Ah, yeah, thank you. And the lighting is so good. We should definitely post that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Shoot, I have to get to class, but I will see you later, okay?
Okay,
Bye.
goodbye.
Killian decides to post the image on his social media, and comments underneath the post start arising. The 2 friends arrive to home from school and start reading the comments separately, and the reactions seem good.
On the one hand, approving comments complimenting the 2 friends start appearing, and the 2 friends seem very pleased with the outcome of their post, considered, according to the comments, beautiful and marvelous.
On the other hand, though, some negative aspects of the posts start being emphasized, and some extremely insulting opinions begin to appear in the comment section, leading to different reactions from the 2 friends. Well, there's one. Audience, how would you feel if you were in Kellyan or Helen's shoes? Why don't you let your emojis speak for themselves? I think our reaction is quite consensual, right?
The 2 friends are struggling to react to the negative reactions to the post. The comments displayed are, in fact, obscene and absolutely do not contribute to making the friends happier or more glad that they posted that photo, which can lead to dramatic effects and consequences for the 2 friends.
Helen presents herself as extremely sad and starts compulsively crying without having the strength to lean on a friend. Cyberbullying can cause a lot of stress, anxiety, and put people into bad mental state, leading to depression and lower self-esteem, for an example.
The bad comments keep coming, and Helen seems very, very sad. But Callian, on the other side, seems to be way more able to manage his emotions and is much more proactive. And although facing a complicated situation, he's found in himself the courage to actually speak up and actually come to a friend, Helen, with whom he made a post, and explain how he feels, how he's very demotivated by the number of bad comments appearing on the comment section. But Helen hasn't been online for so long. Why is that? Well, Callian asked that question as well and thought, well, maybe Helen is actually very sad, or she's not being able to deal with the fact that these comments are very, very aggressive. So he decides to ask her if she's okay, if she's actually being able to deal with these so complicated emotions. Let's see what happens.
After explaining how he feels, Kellyanne asks Helen if she feels comfortable and okay about the negative comments underneath the image. Helen now feels safe and explains that the comments really got to her and made her felt very uncomfortable. So, Helen is currently being emotionally supported by Kellyanne, and her negative emotions start to ease a little, and a powerful and empowering message is spread between the two friends.
What we just saw is the power of words, and what we could do, just a few of them. We can have people ready to take on the world. No matter what others say about them, words can bring people down and lower their self-esteem, but also they can lift their self-esteem and make people happier. So, the next day, the friends meet in school, happier and better than ever.
Hi.
Hi.
You okay?
I think so. I don't know. It quite sucked what happened yesterday. I was really confident about that picture as well.
Yeah, but you know, yesterday when you text me back, I was really relieved. So, thank you, really.
Thank you for contacting me. It really helped to talk to you. It really helped me. Thank you for that. And I've thought a little bit about it, and I think we should post one of the others because we can't let those people on the internet define us. We should post one of the other later.
Yeah.
But I have to run. But we should get together after school and post the
Yeah,
other
definitely.
one.
Goodbye.
Bye.
And so, this was our first sketch. As you saw, cyberbullying can truly affect the minds of young people. So, audience, after this very complicated situation, we've come across a solution, and the two friends now feel more confident to post again and actually to go on to the real world and just feel happy. How do you feel about this solution? Now I see some more positive reactions. We like to see that. So, this was indeed the end of our first sketch. And what we want to spread across with this is that we can empower youngsters and we can help them come across difficult situations. Now, always remember, what might be fun to one can be truly, truly harmful for another. So, just keep this in mind going forward. Be kind and help others. We don't need much to make a big difference. Now, let's turn to the second sketch. Let's see how the internet can truly inspire us daily and make us overcome difficult situations like this. Let's take a look at the second sketch.
Inspiration is everywhere, and we can especially see this on social media. Therefore, we will now show you two different stories where we can show the difference between negative and positive inspiration in the world of social media advertisement. Our first act puts light on the more darker side of it. We will meet an influencer, Jeremy the Trickster, where the line between deception and genuine talent blurs.
Hey, what's up guys? So today I got this drink with me, and with this drink you can lift these amazing weights. It helps you a lot, it gives you energy. And with this drink too you can get this amazing power. Link in bio, it's only €5. Vincent tried to lift up the weight, but he couldn't. He opened up his phone and saw this video that will help him gain strength, and he orders it. The package arrives. He opens the box and he opens the drink with excitement. Thinking now he will finally be able to lift the weight. When he drinks and tries to lift it, he realizes that it doesn't really help him at all, and thought it's a scam. So audience, how do you feel about this?
Getting scammed is something more and more people experience online due to the development of online selling. It is getting easier for people to abuse customers. More generally, influencers have a real power over their audience, especially when they are young and they don't have the habit to double-check the facts. Thankfully, we also can find a lot of good influencers, such as the one we heard today. They share content and advices that can inspire their followers, and this is what we will see in the second scene.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Maya Bookstore, and today I would like to tell you about this amazing book that I just received a few days ago. It's called 9 Lives, and just look at this cover, it's so pretty. I just loved it the first time I saw it. I couldn't put it down. It's written in a simple language, but it's also so inspiring. I just loved it. I don't want to spoil the story too much, so yeah, I'll just recommend it to you. You can get 10% off by clicking in the link in the description below and using code ILOVEBOOKS10. Thank you for watching this video, and see you in the next one. Bye!
Carolina has just received the package and opens it right away. She's going through the pages with big interest. This book made a big impact on her and definitely was a very inspiring read. And now, dear audience, how do you feel about this situation?
Influencers wield significant impact on their audience, shaping opinions and trends. While someone provides valuable content and inspire their followers, others may promote unrealistic content, unrealistic standards, or questionable products, as you could see in the first video. The danger lies in the potential for misinformation and negatively impacting their followers. This was the inspire part. Now we are moving on to the transform part.
Here's what we're looking at right now. We have a group full of snobby teenagers, a vlogger, a depressed little girl, and even a businessman on the left or the right side of the couch. On the left side, we get to see two girls that are so tired of the internet brainwashing people so much. But even though their feelings are mutual, they react to this frustration in different ways.
We had to do those reports yesterday, were they? I'm waiting for them. Welcome to a new video. I'm doing Brussels. I can't wait until tomorrow.
Hey! Oh my god, I'm getting so tired of this.
Why though?
Why? Because this social media is so boring. I can't do anything with it anymore.
And she's right. If you do look at the right side of the cable, you can see everyone being completely isolated by the internet and not even talking to each other.
Yeah, I don't want to be this way.
Well, what can she do about it?
I think I have an idea. Let me try it. Hello? What do you want? Just look around. Nobody's even talking to you.
She is so weird. Guys. Hey!
Oh no, my phone died. Mine as well.
One person can transform an entire group of people. The internet is a great and amazing place, but we can't live on our screens all the time.
What you just witnessed was a very quick example of how an individual can transform a whole group of people influenced by the internet, with different needs, interests, and everyday activities. Let's see what the emojis have to say about that. Beautiful. Let's keep transforming people. Everyone, thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is BIK
And I'm Seran.
and we're here to provide you with some facts about some quite serious topics. Now we hope that by the end of this you will all have had some food for thought and during the performance you will be asked to stand up as a representation of the statistics you will see on the screen. Just follow the instructions from the young people who will very soon, hopefully, I can see them moving, be seated at your tables. So, Søren, should we start?
Yeah, let's do it. So, 14% of children from the age from 9 to 16 have been cyberbullied. This might not seem like much, but in this room, that would correspond to 24 of you guys. So you'll need to stand up, looking at the numbers, please, and look at your table numbers. Thank you very much. Every incident leaves lasting marks on children who experiences these. This can lead to very serious mental health issues that no child should have to endure ever in their life. But this is, of course, only relevant to how many children?
Well, no less than the 77% of 15 to 16-year-olds who use social media every single day.
That's a lot of people, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the same as 131 of you guys.
Wow.
Yeah, look around.
That's a lot of
look around,
people.
guys.
Yeah, thank you so much. You can sit down.
Every day, 77% of your children are faced with everything social media has to offer. It creates opportunities of connection, but also of addiction.
Actually, 10% of 12 to 16-year-olds feel like they can't control their use of the internet. This would correspond to 17 of you guys. Thank you so much. But they do want to get better. They want to change. But in order to achieve this, they will need the one and only help of you guys. You are responsible, or it is your responsibility, to create platforms mindful of children.
For example, by shielding them from hateful content, which 41% of 12 to 16-year-olds have witnessed.
That's a lot of hate to witness, right?
Yes, that would be 70 of you having been subjected to something horrible you shouldn't have to deal with.
A lot of people.
Yeah, quite a lot.
And these are children, right?
Right, they are exactly children.
Yeah, thank you so much. Just like the 22% of 12 to 60-year-olds who received sexual messages online.
And this is not just text, but also photos and videos.
And that would be 37 of you witnessing something like this before turning 18.
Just take a look around here, guys. So we're 19 and 17, and these are children even younger than us. This is children who are not supposed to face these things when they're just trying to connect with friends or people across the world on social media platforms.
Exactly.
This is children, guys.
Yeah, this could be your children as well. Thank you so much, you can sit down. Imagine having to comfort your own child going through something like this and explaining them why they weren't protected enough, or at least against something so traumatizing much better.
Now, another issue is young people being lured into spending money on online games.
On online games?
Yeah, so actually 42% of 10 to 19-year-olds in Austria have spent money like this in the past year. That corresponds to 71 of the people in this room. If you would please stand up.
71 people
10
spending
to
money on online games. Wow. Thank you so much. You can sit down. Thank you so much for playing in this quite serious game with us.
Yeah, we hope that you now understand that these are actual real-life children who are directly affected by this, and that they and we are not just some statistics you can overlook.
And a quick shout out to Brian for providing us with these statistics. Thank you so much, Brian.
Yeah, great. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Guys.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so after the clear results we have thanks to statistical representations,
we are now ready to have our table discussions.
Exactly. So we will be divided with 6 different topics, and actually the discussion will be 15 minutes long. So the topics are hate speech, cyberbullies, misinformation/disinformation,
safe information, algorithm, and finally, scammers and hackers.
But why do we decide this type of topics? So, as you can see, they're so general that we have the opportunity to cover different topics and basic situations that we have in the internet nowadays.
These are the topics and phenomena that are of crucial concern to the youth who participate on the internet today.
But pay attention. Remember that we are here to make you feel the main characters. So really, feel comfortable to talk very freely, and most of all, engage with each of every one of the BIK Youth panelists you have in front of you, and everyone at the table. Really, feel comfortable.
Please feel free to express your opinions on your respective topics. This is the right channel to express criticism and your positions on these very important issues of the digital world.
Exactly, good point. But the topic that your table will actually discuss will be not chosen by you, but you will be chosen by the youth panelists there.
6 members of the BIK Youth panel will sum up the general responses from the participants at the end of the panel discussion, and we will be able to see how these topics are important and of concern.
So, please enjoy and feel comfortable to express your opinion.